Hi there. You ready for a New Testament reading? I hope so. I'm Pastor Fred Harrison. We're ready to read in Matthew chapter 16. One of the most interesting questions, one we all have to answer when Jesus will ask his disciples, "Whom do you say that I am?" We all have to answer that question. So, also talk about the weather in here. We get some signs that maybe will help you tell the weather better. And I think Scripture is good for those kind of things. So if you'll read along with me, today we're reading 28 verses from Matthew chapter 16. Let us read together. The Pharisees also with the Sadducees came, tempting, desiring him that he would show them a sign from heaven. He answered and said unto them, When it is evening, ye say, It will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning it will be fair weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but ye cannot discern the signs of the times. A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall be no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And he left them and departed. And when the disciples were come to the other side, they had forgotten to take bread. And Jesus said unto them, Take heed, and beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees. And they reasoned among themselves, saying, It is because we have taken no bread. And when Jesus perceived, he said unto them, O ye of little faith, why reason you among yourselves, because you have brought no bread? Do you not remember neither the 5 loaves and the 5,000, and how many baskets you took up? Neither the 7 loaves or the 4,000, and how many baskets you took up? How is that ye do not understand that I spake it not to you concerning bread, lest ye should beware the leaven of the Pharisees and the Sadducees? Then understood they how he had bade them not beware of the leaven of bread, but of the doctrine of the Pharisees and the Sadducees. And when Jesus came into the coast of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, Whom do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? And they said, Some say thou art John the Baptist, others said Isaiah, and others Jeremiah, or one of the other prophets. But he said unto them, But whom say ye that I am? And Simon Peter answered and said, Thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. And Jesus answered and said unto him, Blessed art thou, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood hath not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven. And I say unto thee, that thou art Peter, and upon this rock will I build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. And I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt bind on the earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Then charged he his disciples that they should tell no man that he was Jesus the Christ. For from that time forth began Jesus to show unto his disciples how he must go into Jerusalem and suffer many things of the elders and of the chief priests and the scribes, and be killed and be raised again on the 3rd day. Then took Peter him and began to rebuke him, saying, Be it far from thee, Lord, this shall not be unto thee. And he turned and said unto Peter, Get thee behind me, Satan. Thou art an offense unto me, for thou savorest not the things that be of God, but those that be of men. Then said Jesus unto his disciples, If any man will come after me, let him deny himself, and take up his cross, and follow me. And whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. For what is it profiteth if a man gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? For the Son of Man shall come in the glory of his Father with his angels, and then he shall reward every man according to his works. Verily I say unto you, there be some standing here, which shall not taste of death, till they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. That might be one of those chapters we need to read time and time again. Anyway, this is Pastor Fred. May God add his blessing to reading of his word. See you tomorrow for chapter 17.